Good morning, Hadil.
Hi, Miss.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Can you guys hear me?
يلا
Okay.
بيحكي مع معلم.
Hi, Hassan. Can you hear me?
Hi. Yes.
Can you hear me now? Okay, guys.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, great. Guys, I sent a link to the chat. Please go to the chat and press on the link. Just answer the question there. It will take you like 10 seconds.
There is no question.
In the chat. I didn't send a question to the chat. Let me resend it again. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay. Have you guys answered?
Miss, where did you send it?
I send it to the chat, Hadid. Go to the chat and just press on the link. Okay. One person answered. Yes. I need 2 more answers.
Miss, the link is not opening because the Wi-Fi is very slow at my home.
Okay. Okay, Ali, I'm going to present the question I asked because some of you, and unfortunately those ones didn't join, some of you didn't know what a hook is, and this is an issue. The attention grabber at the beginning of an essay is called a hook. Some people in the quiz wrote that it's a thesis statement, and that's not true. So I just wanted to make sure everybody understand this. Hassan, were you able to answer the question?
Yes, I put.
You wrote a hook?
Yes.
Okay, great. Now let me go quickly through the lesson. It is a revision. Hopefully we're going back to school. Hopefully I can see all of you, and then we can do this face-to-face. Okay, an overview. We have reached the expository essay, and just a quick question. What is an expository essay? What is an expository essay? Ali? Hadil? What is an expository essay? What's the purpose?
An essay that gives information.
Okay, great. An essay that gives information. Can you give me like certain types of expository essays? What have we written so far?
Environmental issue.
What? Can you repeat, please?
Global warming.
Okay, yes, global warming. What types of expository essay can we write? What about global warming? What in global warming? If we want to write an expository essay, what? What about it?
The causes and effects.
Thank you. Causes, effects. Can we also write a problem solution essay for global warming? Yes, of course. A case study, maybe. Yes, of course we can do that. All those are types of expository essays. The last type is the case study, which I did not include here. What's a case study? Hassan is not bad. Hassan, what's a case study? If I want to write, let me ask you a specific question. Let me say I want to write about water pollution. What could be a good case study from Lebanon?
About you're talking about water pollution.
Okay, a good case study, yeah.
So I want to talk about the waste that's going to the ocean.
Yes, Hassan, that would be too general. But if I am talking about water pollution in Lebanon, which case can I take? What specific case can I talk about? Hadil, can you answer that question?
Problem solution.
Well, that's not a case study. That's a problem solution essay. A case study essay is an expository essay. Let's say I'm talking about, as you said, water pollution. I will talk about the case of beach pollution in Tripoli, a specific case. Okay, let's say I'm talking about river pollution. Which case can I take? We took this last year. Which river can I discuss specifically in Lebanon? The Litani River, is that a good case study? Hadil?
Yes.
Yes, okay, that is a case study. Let's say we're talking about online addiction. A good case study would be a teenager who is addicted to online games. Okay, you take one specific person or place or idea and you discuss it in detail. And it is a type of expository essay because you're giving information about that, okay? Now, again, those are the overview of the essay, of course. Hassan, can you read what should go in an introduction? We need to repeat this again and again so you guys memorize it. What goes in an introduction? Can you see the screen, Hassan?
Yes.
Okay.
Hooks the reader and captures his or her attention.
Okay, this is which sentence?
The beginning sentence
Thank you. Yes.
contains the topic sentence of the essay.
Okay.
Briefly states 3
Mm.
or more main ideas which will be explained in body of paper.
Okay. If we take a look here specifically, okay, so it needs a hook, background information, and the thesis statement, which should be which sentence, Hadil? The thesis
The
statement.
hook.
You need a hook, background information, and the thesis. Which sentence is the thesis statement?
The hook.
No, it's not the hook. This is exactly what I was talking about. You guys
It's
are,
the last sentence.
yes.
Okay.
The hook, Hadil, the hook is just the beginning of your essay. Okay, paragraphs are different. In an essay, the first sentence you write, or the first two sentences maybe, are just to grab your reader's attention. That's why we call them a hook, hooking the reader. And then you give some background information, and then in the end, you give the thesis statement. What is a thesis statement? A thesis statement is the main idea of my whole essay. If I'm talking about global warming, okay, global warming has several causes that will lead to dangerous effects on the world, full stop. This is my thesis. So what am I going to discuss in the essay? The causes and effects of global warming. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so hook is sentence number one. It has nothing to do with the thesis. The only job of the hook is to catch the reader's attention, and that's all. Now, of course, we read the writing model, the first writing model, but I'm going to share with you now the two writing models which I posted as worksheet. Did you guys read them?
The background is not showing.
Hassan, you're not sure if you read them? Okay.
What?
Did you read the
Yes.
worksheet? The two, the only thing I posted as a worksheet is two writing models for you to study. Did you get a chance to study them? You should. Okay. Okay, the prompt here is, the first writing model is a problem solution writing model, which of course is an expository essay. Prompt A, there is one issue that will define the contours of this century more dramatically than any other, and that is the urgent threat of changing climate. That was said by Angela Merkel, the German Prime Minister. Okay, this is a quote. This is how I start my prompt to you. And then in a well-organized 250 to 300 word essay, explain the above quote by talking about three major sources of global warming, providing practical solutions to the issue. Make sure you write suitable title, a good hook, a clear thesis, a topic sentence, and supporting details for each body paragraph. Okay, now here I presented. Take a look at sentence number one. Hassan, would you please read sentence number one?
Yeah. You wake up every day to breaking news about a glacier that has melted and will never come back.
Mm-hmm.
Wild forest fires and record heat across the globe.
Yes.
This is continue.
Okay, the first sentence. Is this a good hook, Hassan? Or Hadid, you can answer. Hi, Rama.
Yeah.
Yes, this is a good hook. I'm presenting an interesting fact. Now, you open to a channel like CNN, the breaking news could be that a glacier has melted in the Arctic. Now the breaking news are more and more related to what? Environmental issues. What was the breaking news in Lebanon in the past 2-3 days? Can someone tell me? Other than politics, of course, what was the breaking news? What was happening in the South?
Fires were happening.
Thank you. And that is all related to global warming, fires everywhere. So this is what's happening. Okay, continue please, Hadil. This is today's world.
This is today's world where the headlines are becoming more and more related to environmental disasters. A huge part of those issues is related to the phenomenon of global warming, which has started to perplex scientists and alarm governments, some of which have started to seriously look for sources of this problem and come up with solutions to limit it.
So I presented my problem and I'm going to talk about its solution. So this is my thesis statement. Now, the first body paragraph, Rama, would you please read? I need to unmute her. Is she gone? Okay. Hassan, would you please continue? Okay.
The first major source of global warming is the burning of fossil fuels from vehicles such as cars and plants, in addition to factories and industries that release huge amounts of carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide, along with other greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. Those gases.
Okay, Hassan. So this first sentence is my topic sentence. I'm going to talk here about the sources of global warming gases from fossil fuels and factories, etc. Continue, please.
Those gases lead to what is known as the greenhouse effect because they form a layer that traps heat in the Earth's atmosphere, therefore causing temperatures to rise. A city like Beijing, China, carbon dioxide emissions from factories and vehicles from dark gray pollution clouds that engulf the city and definitely trap heat in the atmosphere.
Okay, great. So I talked about the first major source or cause of global warming, which is the burning of fossil fuels. Now, in body paragraph number 2, I'm going to talk about the second cause of global warming. Rama, would you please read the second body paragraph? Let me see. Do I need to unmute Rama? Okay, now, another reason behind global warming is deforestation. Yes, let me just check what, can't open the mic. Rama, I unmuted you. Okay, I asked you to unmute, just press unmute, okay? You can read when you fix it, okay? Another reason behind global warming is deforestation. It is well known that trees are our Earth's lungs. They give oxygen and absorb harmful carbon dioxide, yet they are being cut at an alarming rate across the globe. This dangerous human activity results in the accumulation. What does accumulation mean? Accumulation of large amounts of carbon dioxide. Who can tell me? Accumulation means increase, leading to an increase in temperature. We have seen the results of such an activity with the ferocious wildfires that have eaten away at huge parts of the Amazon forest, the Earth's major source of oxygen and filter of carbon dioxide. So who would like to read the third body paragraph? Hadil?
In addition to that, people are clearing large amounts of land to build farms.
Okay,
Not only
so
are we losing...
this is the third cause of global warming. We're clearing, okay? We're clearing the land, yes.
Not only are we losing the trees, but also those farms, which raise livestock, release a lot of methane, Another greenhouse gas produced from activities such as digestion of food by cattle and planting. Carbon dioxide is not the only culprit greenhouse gas. Methane production amounts of 40% of emissions that cause global warming.
Yes. Okay, great. So carbon dioxide is not the only culprit to greenhouse gas. Culprit is the criminal. Not only carbon dioxide, but also methane gas is a greenhouse gas. What's a greenhouse gas again? Rama, can you now unmute yourself? Hassan, can you tell me what a greenhouse gas is? What does it do? Anyone can answer if you have the answer. What does a greenhouse gas do when it's released into the atmosphere?
They burn fossil fuels, coal.
Okay, when we burn fossil fuels, it is released into the atmosphere, but what does it do? Why does it cause global warming? Carbon dioxide, methane, CFC. Why do they cause global warming? Because they trap heat from the sun and keep it, yes, and keep it on Earth. So the Earth's temperature rises. The glaciers are around the world melt. There are more floods, more forest fires, etc. So this is what's happening. Now, who can read the conclusion? Hassan, would you please read the conclusion? Which is also where I presented the solution. Okay, I'm gonna read it. So how can this global phenomenon be reversed? Well, for one, governments need to start acting fast. Laws should be passed and seriously implemented to ban rampant deforestation. Furthermore, cars, factories, and major industries should be obliged to limit their greenhouse emissions by installing special filters. Guys, if you do not put laws, people will not abide. People will not stop global warming, will not stop polluting if there are no laws. Okay, so the government needs to do something. People who break those laws should be punished either by huge fines. A fine is an amount of money you pay when you break the law, or by total shutdown to their business. If a factory is producing carcinogens and greenhouse gases all the time and it's not abiding by the law of the government, it should be shut down. Giving warning once, twice, then shut down. After all, Earth is our only home. If things continue as they are, it won't be long before the last glaciers melt. Earth's temperatures become unbearable and we all perish. What does the word perish mean? We cannot live on Earth, we perish. What does that mean? Perish means we all cease to exist, okay? We no longer exist. If the conditions to live on Earth are not there, we can no longer exist. Now, so the first one was a problem solution writing sample, of course, expository. Now, the second one also is a cause effect one, which is an expository essay. Of course, I'm not going to read that because it was included in your lecture. So any questions concerning the essay? I'm Hadil, you didn't send me the essay, did you?
Yeah, I did.
You submitted it on the app?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll check it. Rama cannot speak. Okay, so I will check them today. I will check the common mistakes. Did you write 5 paragraphs, Hadil? Were you able to write 5 paragraphs?
Yeah, 5 paragraphs.
Okay, great. Rama, please make sure it is 5 paragraphs. Make sure it includes all the elements of a good expository essay. And for any further questions, you can ask me. Okay. So anything else before we leave?
No, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome, and see you soon.
Bye.
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 Bye.